unmute this one. Hello. David and Lynn, this might be a VIP show. Maybe the only 2 people interested in this. Oh, come on. Lady and gentlemen. Blue Nose, another loyal one that's in here.
It's a disaster.
Well in, Blue Nose.
It's a catastrophe.
Party for 3, it seems like, in here.
Table for 3? Table for 3?
Oh, we're all so excited for this one.
Are we?
I'll be after this drink first. 3-1 Rangers. You know what, Adam? I love it. No messing about, mate. Man's straight in here. Give us the Rangers win. Nothing else. Straight into business from Adam. But also, realistic.
No, why did I close that window? I need that window.
19, that's, we're almost at our prediction of a high of maybe 20 views. Yeah, look at this.
Oh yeah, we did say we didn't expect much. So.
Man. Yeah, we were having the get out of the way before we actually get into the game stuff. We were obviously having the debate with us. We were like, do we like do this today? Like pros and cons. Cons. Nobody cares, mate. Nobody cares. Pros. We've got loyal people like you guys in the chat that are still here, and even if it makes one person from our little watch-along community enjoy the game a bit more, enjoy the chat a little bit, then it's worth it, innit? So here we are.
It just makes sense at that point, doesn't it?
Yes.
It just makes sense.
Right, on to this team. Let me load it up because it's not quite as usual just before I try and rhyme it off and get it wrong. So Butland in goals. Tav, Leon King, Ben Davies and Robbie Fraser at left back. What a back line. A middle 3 that I actually think is decently strong was Raskin, Dio and Cantwell. And then Scott Wright gets his nod. That's just his little warm up before his handling cameo. Des was up top, surprise, surprise, with McCausland. Robbie Fraser out of this. For me, the obvious standout of wait to see the performance from a full game. I thought he was absolutely magnificent when he came on for Ridvan. It was at half time, just after half time. I think just after half time, wasn't it?
Just after, I think, yeah.
And I thought he grabbed that chance. I really thought he grabbed that chance, and looking forward to seeing what he's got today. Obviously, Ridvan fighting for that match sharpness. Bonner not even on the bench, as far as I'm aware, right? No, not even on the bench, so that is him. He has been bummed out, so he won't be not in the squad here and then back in to play the cup final. So it is Robbie Fraser's chance to try it and give the manager enough faith to start on this Old Firm final next week. What are you thinking with this team? What's standing out for you?
I mean,
for Dallas right now and you as well, chat.
The obvious one is obviously Fraser at the back. Don't get me wrong. I'm excited. Obviously, we know right now, I think everyone's favourite. They'd rather have Yilmaz there than Borna. So the fact that it's neither of them playing, I mean, it's Rangers. You always want. I mean, realistically, the season is done. It is whatever.
League.
Yeah. Well, we've still got the cup, but the league is done.
Still a wee tiny important thing to go with this season, you know.
Tiny important thing.
Tiny importance.
Final. It's still a tiny thing of a Old Firm final, but I don't know, man. A game like this, you want to see him trying out the academy boys, trying out the academy players, maybe seeing who gets a chance to be maybe sniffing in and around that squad next season. This is a game now, it's a means-nothing game. I'd like to have seen a bit more experimentation with the squad than there is, but
It's tough though. You need to
it is.
try and find a balance of. We know the squad haven't been playing brilliant, so do you completely overhaul it and let the likes of Ufeko start, let McKinnon start, let these boys start, or do you play the boys that are struggling and try and find a bit of form and try and get a bit more rhythm before next weekend? So that's where you need to sit in the middle of it. What's happened if he should be on the bench? But I think Clement's just completely done with the guaranteed outers. To be honest, he was asked about it in his press conference yesterday, which was a bit more fiery. We'll go over that in a little bit. And he was asked, "Is Roof available for selection?" And he says he's available, but he's going to fight for the spot. Basically, he's there, but I'm not picking him. Is what Clement said, reading between the lines of that.
And the thing with it as well, obviously, we saw Roof with the Instagram post, Cantwell with the Instagram post about Roof. That is, I mean, is it being confirmed, or is it just basically going for everything that said Roof's gone end of the season?
Well, it's all but confirmed there. It's just
all but confirmed, yeah.
It's just imagine that. Surprise, Roof contract extension.
Surprise. Oh,
no,
God.
That's
Don't
not
get
happening.
wrong, like, I love the guy. In his first 2 seasons, you could always count on him for a goal.
Great player.
Great player his first 2 seasons.
One of the best
But then
strikers
between
when
injury
fit we've had
and
here in a
everything
while.
else. Yeah. But everything else, he's just so far off it now. Between injury and not getting game time and everything. And it's not against Roof, it's just the situation he's in. He's a waste of wages at this point. He's a waste of wages.
Tom, right now, well, today, mate, you're Silva off the bench, and then the potential of playing Seema up there as well. But it's just it's a bit of a dire situation, shall we say? The rate King, I mean, yes, there's definitely a lot of developing to do. I think it definitely ever helped him playing that Champions League campaign that we got absolutely slaughtered in. He was kind of thrown at the deep end at that one.
Yeah.
And that was tough games to play. That's tough games to play. Liverpool, Ajax, Napoli, yeah. But obviously he's played a lot more than that. He's had a lot of really good games. Of course, unsurprisingly, get kind of caught out a little bit in those games. But I mean, who didn't? Who didn't in the squad against that? When how bad we were in that campaign. But I mean, for the age of him, what age is he now? Let me 20. He's got lots of room to grow, and I mean, with the state of our centre half situation, he should be feeling pretty confident about breaking through and becoming a regular.
Oh yes. I mean, that's the thing as well, though.
Liam, is that right?
There's a lot of this is a question I've got for a lot of people now, right? For people in the chat and YouTube, and there was people that were like, and David, don't get your back up at this. You know where it's going from telling David not to get his back up already. You know what player I'm talking about. Goldson. Is this run of games without him now? And I don't want to say the defence looking better, but does this kind of prove now the point of Goldson's not that, oh, he's the mainstay, we need him at the back, that a lot of fans clung to for how long when people were like screaming for changes? Because I'll be honest, like I really like the pairing of Suter and Davies and Suter and Balogun at the back.
Factually, we have been a lot worse when Connor Goldson has been at the team. You cannot deny the facts that are there. I don't think he's good enough going forward, but the back line has also not been the same. I believe it's roughly around that, mate. One of the higher ones, I think. There was only because I remember at the time, I remember seeing like a pure complete correct detailed one when Alfie was here and like who was getting what, and like at the time it was only Tav and I think the fact Tav, Alfie and Defoe were all getting it over 40, and then everyone else was like trickling under it. I think Connor was one of the ones that was just under 40.
So, should we get into the score predictions then?
Pressure's off. Means nothing game. Means nothing games for Hearts.
Probably gonna be a
4-0
8-0.
Rangers. Yep. Complete confidence in an absolute battering because there is no pressure on this squad.
Yeah.
Which is a sad thing to say, but that's my prediction.
No, I can't argue it. I definitely cannot argue it. This squad, the minute the pressure's off, is when they seem to come to life.
Na 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 na. We Benfica throwback for us there, Dallas, with that tune. Na 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 na. Glasgow Rangers. Love that. Our wee pals' Hearts even played in the Rangers tunes in the stands and everything.
Speaking of Goldson, thanks for another heartbreak there, mate. You twat. But yeah, no, I'm going to go... You said 4-0. I'm going to go... We know the rule. If I don't put a 1 in it, it never goes well. So I'm going to say 4-1. I agree with you that we'll put 4 by them.
Oh, the all blue.
And as well, we are playing... Yes, exactly. We are playing in that all blue.
No, me Dallas are always hyping that up when we see it.
Oh, mate, I love this all blue kit. I love it. But anyway.
So we've got a chat as well. 3-1 Rangers, 3-2 Rangers, 3-0 Rangers. So we've not lost complete faith in the squad yet to go get this done. Right, Campbell, stop your limping. None of that. Thank you.
It's not like we, probably going to need you for a big game coming up or anything there, mate.
This is just the fear now. You see anyone with any slight lag, you're off right away. Right away. See ya. Imagine there was no chance that Fraser's going to play a full game here. I'd fully expect Ridvan to get minimum half hour at the end to get the match sharpness because, I mean, unless Fraser has an absolute mad one, gets 3 assists and a clean sheet, then I think it is still absolutely certain that Ridvan will start the cup final.
Yeah.
Two seconds, mate. I'm going to go and grab a tissue. So some may say
No, you're all good.
Some may say the cold, some may say greeting the league, well, depending on what way you're looking at.
You're good, mate. You're good. Anyway, stream, how are we doing today? We're actually live over on TikTok as well today. Trying it out ahead of why is my camera just gone out of focus? My camera's just gone completely out of focus. We love that. Not bad, mate. It's roasting here in Airdrie. Down here it is, believe it or not, only 19 degrees. I mean, still warm, but
Only?
it feels warmer. It feels warmer. What's this going to do to things, actually? Wait.
What's he getting up to?
Wait. Sorry, it's because my camera's not working. I'm trying to... Well, it's not that it's not working, it's that it...
That's an interesting second review of Dallas.
Yeah.
Rangers,
that it went to...
Let's play a little bit of urgency here, try and...
There we go.
Give us a lot of something
my camera's
to look
back in
forward
focus again. Here we go.
Just as well, hold on, because the box here is a bit of a heavy touch. Is that going to go? Hearts throw in. Everybody that's just came in here a bit later on in the stream, welcome in. Brief rundown of this as we think this squad, now that the pressure's off, are going to go and comfortably win. The team is what it is going forward. A lot of this is just an audition, if you will, for the cup final. And this battle I'm really excited to watch. I mean, the two that I'm keep my keen eye on today is Raskin and Fraser.
Yeah. I'm glad to see Raskin actually getting a start. Did he maybe... I mean, people say he was maybe left out in the cold a little bit by Big Phil. Did he maybe do enough when he came on? Oh, God, that's a poor pass. Did he maybe do enough when he came on during that Old Firm to actually maybe to say to Big Phil, like, here, no, what you doing?
Well, it was good in the start.
Immediately,
Dundee.
And it was Dundee.
90 minutes he had.
Did he?
What are you thinking about?
No, because I missed the first half of the Dundee game, so I wasn't even sure what happened with that one. But aye. So clearly, he's back in Phil's favour.
Nah, it's a podcast clip moment if I've ever seen it. Huh? What?
Mate, I've not slept yet, okay? Give me a break. Give me a break. I've not slept. That's why I'm making this right now.
Man, probably slept more than me.
No, I mean, I've literally not slept. I've not slept at all.
The danger of this one here today is just turning into a bit of a training game feel, which the start is kind of been that way. And I will say as well, by the way, I've started this Rangers TV and I've just, like, I'm noticing that we've got zero commentary and no graphic. Even Rangers TV have been like, nah, mate.
We are just like, yeah, okay.
Cut the cord in this shite. I just throw it up.
Aye.
Shite, man.
We're no paying commentary for this one. Sling your hook. Put our audio over it. Rangers TV, take your audio, put it over it. We'll do something for you.
That's wild, isn't it?
Oh, that's
Like, why have they done that? It's so weird. It's not even enough that's a...
What time's your clock at, by the way? Because I forgot to start mine for kickoff.
5.5 minutes into the game we are, mate.
5.
Just so you're aware. Yeah. Anyone else watching on Rangers TV will know this.
Let me know when we're at 5:50.
I would need to open my OBS.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just at 5:50.
Okay, start time. Start time. 5:50 start. Boom. That'll do.
Yeah.
No.
Roughly that. Shankland starting for Hearts today. Already got his top scorer on the bag. Another potential audition for 1-0 St Mirren, is it? Oh, well, doesn't matter, unfortunately.
Right.
You get no time as well, David? Yeah, yeah. Just very typical of Rangers TV, this. Just that's probably that. Just half-arse it, lads. Just put up something for them. Just put up something for them not to moan too much at us. Right then, as this game falls into a little bit of a flat period, well, as Raskin's held off pretty well by Shankland there.
And that is a topic coming into the chat as well for Matthew now as well. Are we going to the Blackpool end of season party?
We're not going. Dalus isn't coming until he sends me his money, but everybody else is coming.
Hey! I get paid on the 25th.
Money's out tomorrow. No use. Lunchtime playing Saturday. No, wait. I mean, David, I would.
My Twitch payout, so I can send you the money.
I would like to hope not, David, but Hearts long range shooting chance here. Butland dives, but wait. I would like to think he won't play David, but it's the manager talks as if he's got a decent bit of faith in Lundstrom. I don't know.
How much is it? 35?
31.50.
Okay, that's...
Aye, 35. But yes, Matthew, and the plan is to be there. I've been there past couple of seasons with it, and it's always been a good laugh. We're kind of having a potential crying joke about it, saying, should we not win the final? Everything will be cancelled. No thanks, but I mean, I'm sure once we actually get down there, it'll still be a good time anyway. It's just also going to be a much better vibe should we manage to win that cup final. But yes, we're going, mate. Me and Dallas.
Yeah. You see that. Once we get down there and we're in the Manchester again with the tunes going, it'll be fine.
Your thoughts and call? I mean, I've only looked at this a little bit. What is it? He's like became in charge of the
head of refereeing. for the SFA.
What does that even mean? Like, just in charge of changes they make, or like, I'm not too clued up on the full topic, to be honest. Blue knows, mate. But regardless of it, with someone that's as bad as their job as Willie Collum being put in charge of anything, it speaks volumes. So probably not good.
I ain't arguing that one.
Oh, Fraser taking the corners as well. Yes, that is an outswinger though.
The man has been given a lot of trust in this game.
Ref is just taking his time, keeping an eye on things here.
Yeah.
Ball is swung in. It's an inviting one, by the way.
That's a good. Can we keep
yard,
them on just for corners? Take Tav off them, please.
Didn't mind that.
Yep. Would you want Shanklin? See, I'll be honest. If I was given a choice of a striker for Scotland, I'd take Miofsky over Shankland.
Yeah, I've touched on it before. I mean, in January I would have, but like as part of a complete summer rebuild and the fact that Hearts will take the price and inflate his price like mad, I wouldn't. Like, I'm not going to be like, oh, FS, we've signed Shankland, but I wouldn't be in my head like pure gunning for him and making him like number one target or anything. Kitching.
That'll be the money.
You win the law, mate. Huh? Let me load up this Rangers thing just to quickly go over again what Big Phil's comments were yesterday, not to misquote the big man.
Desser's a little bit of link-up play involved in the edge of the box. Hits the ball roll, gets the shot. Oh God, I forgot. I've got my chair in recline mode and I'm
He's away.
Someone clip that.
Wow.
Can we clip in YouTube yet?
Lunchroom. Desser's actually managing to get a shot off rather than just dribbling into someone there. That was okay. Albeit the shot wasn't the best, straight down the middle at the keeper, but team of Burnley, I don't know about that. No, I don't know. Ulster plays next week. I miss his future. I think he'll score. I genuinely thought he's. Derek, mate, I think genuinely for me, mate, knowing Lundstrom's going to be away and stuff, if Clement brings him back in and starts him, that'd be one of the most questionable things I've had in terms of Clement's future at this club. Genuinely, I think it's that big of a decision. I think he's talked multiple times about, oh, hold on, Dessers, and tried to peel off one of the Hearts centre halves there, and he's strongly claiming for a penalty here. Are we going to see those magic words here? Tav, it was a great ball in, by the way. Are we going to see, has he pulled Dessers' jersey here? Ooh.
It's that dangerous ball right where you want it. Right
great work, Rangers TV.
And the keeper.
Great camera work here. Showing a zoom in of the grass rather than a zoom in of the shirt tug, but Phil Clement is asking about the situation here as well, saying that he's seen the shirt pull. I think this might get given. Here we go. This is hopefully a bit of a better angle for it. Oh yeah, that's a penalty. Yeah, we'll get a penalty for this. Oh no. Oh, no penalty. Wow. I'm actually very surprised at that. What do you think, David? When you're watching that Rangers TV, for me, that's a penalty. A big mean nothing penalty, but nonetheless, that's still a penalty. If that happened in the cup final, we never got it. Oof. I mean, you can literally see how far the jerseys get pulled away as Desser tries to get around to it. I genuinely think that's a horrific call, by the way.
I like that for Diamandi there, though. Not shying out of the tackle there. And clatters into the Hearts boy.
David, I was pretty convinced. That's not even the tinted ones. If I seen Ben Davies do that to one of their boys next weekend, I'd be like, oh well, that's a pen.
Yeah. I mean, the only argument... actually, no. I take that back. That's not even an argument for it. I was going to say the only thing you could have possibly said is that he's not actually close enough to the ball for it to interfere with the play, even with the shirt pull, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Any plans for the summer then? Well, it's my 50th birthday at this point, Steely?
Near enough, seems it.
We'll certainly look about 50 by the end of the season with the way Rangers have been.
Right wing,
that's a great ball in from McCausland to Cantwell in the back of the box.
A wild cross, but it got to him. That was interesting, yeah. I thought that was just getting... Aye, Euros. Back to front of the telly watching that. Hopefully it's good enough weather to get to beer gardens.
Oh, unlucky there for Dessers. I like that though that Dessers is starting to do a bit more of the hold-up play now as well. We've seen that coming into his game a little bit more. I mean, trying to do the whole thing. Sorry, okay, let me rephrase that. Doing it successfully now instead of falling about the place. That's probably a better way to put it.
Right, as this game, we said this earlier just as before, a little bit of chaos in the game happened. Well, by this game's standard of chaos. After this Rangers corner, we can touch on some points from this. Phil's latest press conference for those that seen it yesterday. It was definitely an
interesting one.
Yeah, it's a bit more fiery. I was watching it with Hannah, and Hannah was like, "Oh,
it's another good corner, by the way.
He's not holding back today, is he?" And I was like, "Nope, like Baldy has had enough." Theo puts his.
There's Tav screaming for it in the middle here.
There's Lou, will come in. But yes,
Leslie B.
For those that didn't see Clement's press conference, of course, we've just gone over the usual disappointed with the league, blah, 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 blah. We done good from a position to close the gap, whatnot. Saying that he's really convinced that people in the club want to work forward, but one of the main things that he spoke about, again, is touching on how big of a rebuild is needed, and he's not talking about just the players. He's talking about round about it. He spoke in that interview, he was visibly frustrated, and he spoke about him doing too much stuff as a manager that's not allowing him to focus on just the playing team. So he's talking about there needs to be more delegation. He spoke about being on the same page with the board, which unfortunately we've heard before, talking about backings for this one. And he's saying he wants to end this basically shit cycle that's been going on at Rangers, which is long overdue, with a positive day next Saturday at Hamlin, so a little bit of fight and talk with that one as well. But then you've had some people say that, oh, by the way, Scott Run, aye, we'll call him Scott Run by that run.
Scott Run, aye.
Lovely run forward there, by the way, taking out 3 players. And for all I think, by the way, Scott Wright is not our answer going forward. That man offers, and has been offered, bar his couple of really good random performances, far more than Fabio Silva. Far more than him. I'm very, very surprised he doesn't get more game time lately.
Yeah.
But anyway, Phil talking about this, being absolutely bemused by the injuries as well, saying he's never seen anything like it. 11 players out again, 9 of them potential starters. Talking about a complete club revamp.
Yep.
It's a lot of words, and I think a lot of this as well is going to come down to the Champions League qualifying, which we'll discuss in a little bit as well. But I think that is a factor. They are going to mention.
Oh, it's a cheeky little ball there for Cantwell, and wins a corner for Dessers. Sorry to cut you off.
How much money we're going to get will depend on if we get into the Champions League or not, which we've kind of blown the automatic qualification a bit, you know. So the thing with Clement saying this is, yes, good long term that we've heard this as fans. That part is getting a lot of positive reaction. But the other flip side of it is he's now just thrown a lot of players under the bus, you could say, or is he questioning them in terms of, right, come on, show me your balls, let's see what you've got, so you deserve to be at this institution of a football club. Mm-hmm. So you're somewhere in the middle for that, because it depends on the player's mentality. I mean, like, see if someone, like, if I'm playing whatever, no matter what level of football it is, no matter what level of competition, if someone questions my ability, it's just going to do nothing but drive me on, because I'm like an absolute madman for winning. And it's But a lot of these players, I don't know if they've got the right mentality for that. Like, you're going to look at the likes of like Tav and stuff, and I think if he hears outside criticism and potential criticism of we need to look at stuff going forward, then to me, I've just got the fear that a lot of these boys completely crumble hearing those type of comments.
No, the game's on Rangers TV, Ryan. That's where we're watching it. It's just only available on Rangers TV outside the UK. So, where are we on holiday today, Steely?
Belgium again, mate.
Belgium again.
Oh, high up. What? This has to be a goal. Oh, my God. Cyril Dessers just had one of his biggest sitters of the season. And he looks around in disbelief.
I think that's worse than mine last night.
McCausland has pressed really high up, won the ball well. He's decided to be unselfish, square it to Dessers, who's hit it at the keeper, and that is put that on a DVD as your top 10 misses.
Top 10? That's top 2 and it ain't second, mate. That is top 2 and it ain't second.
Jesus. Yeah, going back to what you were saying there, though, about the rebuild and stuff needed in summer as well. Obviously, it's not just Phil now as well. We've got Coppin in as head of scouting and everything as well now. So it's going to be a test for both of them. Now, they get a full summer to... Oh, come
Good
on,
fight for Cantwell here. Play on. Yeah, well done, Cantwell.
Yeah.
Good fight.
Diamante's the ball, screaming for it, picks it
Oh,
up. And that's a late tackle there, by the way.
Dio's always right in having back there. I thought that was going to be a foul right away. Maybe clean. It was just one of those firm ones that you don't get to see that often in modern football.
Firm but fair. Maybe.
What am I?
You're
from for Champions League,
Dessers next season as he gets to grip the Scottish game.
We'll see. Well, I hope you're right, Derek, but unfortunately I disagree. And it's mental to say as well, the fact that you score like 20 plus goals, but I've been saying this recently, just the boys, that it's scary to think how many goals like a 2018 Alfie, a Jelavic, dare I even say like a bloody Super Ali in this squad. That scored 40 goals. Minimum, by the way. How many sitters have we seen? Gentlemen, it could be an absolute record-breaking season for a genuinely good striker. It's wild that you're sitting slagging off a striker list. Like, see what, from outside looking in. Oh, who's this Dessers guy? He's all slate. Oh, he's just scored about 20 goals. Like an outsider's point of view, it is. Yeah, that's it. But I mean, we see it.
Goals?
We watch this stuff week in, week out, and I'm convinced a Jelavic, a Moles, or whoever it may be, would genuinely scored at least 40 goals for this season. Oh, water break. Okay.
It's not that hot, is it? They need a water break. Or is it like, is there not like a normal temperature? Is there not like a temperature now they need to do it now? I don't know.
Even because not like this. You talking about thinking about McCausland's level? I mean, for me, McCausland, that's another topic we can get into. McCausland for me is not.
He's not a striker.
Ready for first team football at Rangers. I do not think he is. I think he would benefit majorly from going on a loan next season.
Yeah.
I think he's definitely got the ability to then come back in, but I just don't think he is good enough to be like, oh yeah, let's start.
We've got commentary and graphics now. Rangers TV have actually sorted themselves.
They're just waiting for the water break there to wake up, aren't they? You know what that is, Dalus? There's been some graphic guy just waiting, watching that. He's been like, okay, there's a break now, I'm going to risk it. He's been waiting to press some button that could have potentially thrown the full stream. And he's went...
It did cut to a black screen, to be fair. It did cut to a black screen for a few seconds, then come back, so...
We appreciate you being in here, mate, and instead of watching your own team, but we don't need a running commentary, mate. Nobody cares. we don't even care if St Mirren win 5-0. It means nothing. Because I need some weight. Yes, as well. That is like, if you are that size, you need to have a more stocky build. You need it, unless you're blubbing Iniesta and no one can touch you. But which, safe to say, he's not. Especially playing the Scottish game, you need to have a bit more stock about you, being that size. Yeah, unless you are literally lightning quick and nobody can get near you. Lewis May, I would not be opposed to, by the way. Who knows? That's a player that... I mean, we see these though, but I think maybe just because our centre halves and defenders have been maybe that bad for a while that it's just a desperate situation. I'm not sure. Oh, for Rafi back in the team. Derek, the type of man that cares like that. Yes, please.
Aye.
Hi, Paul. I don't doubt it, mate. I don't doubt you're a scored that. What else did we say? Derek up there talking about couldn't sweat his hands of VAR.
I mean, the thing...
See, you're talking earlier about Copen in here, by the way. Like, who?
Yes.
Like, who's he... For chat as well. I think it's... who's he signed since we've come in? Dio? Is it just Dio that's come in the building since Copen's been in here?
Oh, speaking of... Well done for Dessers here, by the way. Finds the pass on the edge of the box.
Dessa looked like he was in Sevilla for a moment there.
He's back in Sevilla. Jesus. He's back at Betis with that play.
Even the exact same, the wee jink inside outside to leave the defender on the ground. Oh, this is lovely.
Oh, that's beautiful for Cantwell there. The ball's absolutely hammered at Cantwell, and somehow he still manages to pull off a pass like that. Ball's absolutely rattled at him for about 5 foot away.
Yeah, I think, Jack, correct me if I'm wrong, please, but I think Dio's been the only one that's come in. He's the only one that's come in under Copen, and it looks like he's, how much of an impact he's been for us so far since coming in the door, starting at every available opportunity. And I think he is a player with the likes of Cantwell as well. I know, I thought he was just going to put one of the top bins there just to back up my point. But no, it's comfortably saved. But I think Cantwell, I think your Dios, they're going to get better once they play in a better team. You see this with a lot of players, not at Rangers, but in other places that you just know the players run about them aren't as good. And it can be frustrating. The amount of times you're lifting the head, you're trying to find a pass, you're trying to do these little 1-2s, and the players around you just are not on the same wavelength. And I genuinely, I think Cantwell, I think Dio will excel even more going forward next season. I think they'll look even better.
I mean, what game was it? It was... What game was it? I think we literally spoke about it after it. There was a game that Dio was picking the ball up, passing it, screaming where to pass it at people, and then we're just giving it back to him or going backwards. The boy's got the vision for the passes. It's just the people around, like as you're saying, some of the players around him just don't have either the vision or the capability, or is it even the confidence? And I mean, the saying goes, a rising tide raises all ships. You bring in better quality in this squad, you're going to start seeing better out of our better players as well, because of the overall quality left around the squad. But we need to give Phil and Coppen their time to do it. We need to give them the faith.
Your time is one summer. That's it. That's your time. That's all you're getting. Going on, yeah. we'll touch on it. This squad, obviously the people that are going out of contract, you've got Roof, Ballner, Jack, Lundstrom, Balogun, McLaughlin. I believe that's it. And then obviously the loan guys. Who and if any of those would you even want to stay? Of those first, never, not even talking about in contract guys yet, but just out of those.
Out of contract guys.
Ooh, Shankland. Shankland there just thought I'm playing against Rangers, I better not score that, I'll just put it over the bar. Just Shankland. Liam King putting half decent pressure
I'll be
on.
honest with you, Paul. I don't think Hadji's at the standard we need now. Don't get me wrong, Hadji, he'd done what he needed to at the club. He played very well. Then obviously picked up that injury. He was out for a while. But Hadji's not been that good. Whenever we saw him before he went out on loan, for everything I'm hearing, he's not been that good out on loan. He's struggling to get time out on loan.
He's not struggling to get time. They like him now.
Or was it? He was. I read something about he was struggling performance-wise.
Yeah, he was a while ago. Maybe he's
yeah.
For these out of contracts for me, I would offer Balogun an extension, and that's it. And there's Balogun. I'm not saying he's going to play 30 games next season and like kill it for us and be absolutely brilliant and solidify his defence, but I think he's a great squad player to have. He's got a great attitude. I genuinely just think he's a great squad player overall to have around the place. The man loves to be here. His ability is he's a good player. I mean, he's not world class or nothing, but he's a good player. I think he's a great squad player to have around. Everyone else though, yeah. Cortez is one that I think I definitely will have a loan period extended, but because he was really exciting as well. At the same time, Cortez was just in typical fashion another massive injury blow for us, because I thought he could have made a real difference for us this season. Thought he looked really good in the time that we've seen him. Jay, that's what is the thing about Balogun as well. It's not like all about just how staunch you are and stuff like that, but it helps. It goes a long way. You know what I mean? Getting that interaction with the fans and relating to the fans, it just makes it feel more of a personal connection. You know what I mean? Like, when have we ever? Has anyone ever felt like a personal connection from Goldson to the fans? There's been never a song. There's been like no song ever. He's never come out with some staunch tweet, some staunch saying. Like there's never been anything. He's just been there, done his job. At times, been very good for us. At times, been very not. Yeah, I just think it makes a big difference, man. I'm not saying every player needs to be that, but a few of them makes a difference.
Yeah. I mean, I've been very vocal about it. I've been very vocal about it on this before, like when we've been talking about players and stuff like that. For me, oh, by the way, that's a great through ball for Hearts, through 1-on-1 with Butland, and it's a nice little chip over him. Hearts 1-0.
Shankland has decided to score this time. He let his maybe one earlier on, but that's a lovely finish. I'm not going to lie, I didn't see the ball first got played through there, but
it was a fantastic ball.
Once it was one-on-one with Butland there, he's waiting for Butland to come out, and he just went and dink, and that is 1-0 Hearts. It's a very, very good finish. We'll just see it here. Oh, that's a great ball, by the way. What a ball that is. That's an outstanding pass, man.
Vargas was definitely offside for it, but
that pass is stunning, by the way.
Yeah, the pass was stunning.
The only thing I would look at more is even how much time he had in midfield to be allowed to play the pass, because the actual pass itself and then the finish Put your hands up. Okay. Whatever. That was good.
Mm-hmm.
Shankland scores on his trial. Lads, understand the frustration, mate. Understand. Yeah, I get you, Derek. I get you on that.
Scott Wright again. Seemingly
Scott Run was on it.
Yeah, Scott Run.
It's 35 minutes into it. Butland,
Again,
yes.
that one's nice and simple for Butland.
Was running away easy for Davies there, but Vargas boy, but touch a little bit too heavy. Butland's about to come out and claim it. Do I think there's any truth behind Butland going to Celtic? Yeah, unfortunately, I think so. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's rumoured very strongly. I think it's 800,000 and a couple of Iron Brews bottles that it might go for. I think so.
I think there was a Fredo chucked in that deal somewhere as well, mate, to be honest with you.
That's a lot today.
Fredos are worth a lot nowadays. Bloody inflation, Jesus. But in case our reaction wasn't obvious enough, I don't know where you're reading that, Rosie, but you need to stop reading there.
Celtic fans have just started making up, of course.
Oh, no.
Can play good football, must have few sitters. Yeah, lads, pretty much. Sum up the season. That's not this game. You're talking about the season, aren't you? Or a decade.
Yeah, that's that very much does apply to just past couple of years, not just this game, certainly.
Oh dear.
Cantwell driving. Tries to slip Tav through. We've got Tav playing almost as a makeshift striker here. And Rangers had good chances.
What do you want to describe that Raskin shot? There was no words. Fraser turned a little bit easy there. No, Phil. Patting so. No pressure, lads, no pressure. Butland. But yes, coming in towards this. The rest of this half, a win would be nice before this. Yeah, Dessers sitter coming back to haunt once again. I feel like I've said that one or two times this season.
Yeah, no, Adam, I know. I was talking to the chat and TikTok while Reese was talking to you, so I muted myself.
How was that?
So I had people drifting through, people asking, people talking a little bit.
Yeah, it was a massive decision. I would make massive decision, and that wouldn't have fixed every problem that we had, but it would certainly give us more of a fighting chance in the league, that's for sure. I would say as well, and on a relatively mean nothing game. Appreciate having this many people in here. Did not expect to have over 100 people in here, by the way, but
No, certainly not.
We'll take away the 20 or so obsessed that are in here to watch us instead of their own game. That's pretty good going. So I appreciate the support of tuning in here, guys. And just if you can find it in you, if you can be asked watching this game, hit that thumbs up button. Still, that's what it is. The players have to some boots. Yeah, Derek, I feel you, mate. A lot of people in the squad have just got no idea, mate. They've got no idea. I feel you guys appreciate it, Jay, mate. We appreciate it. The mate that laughing earlier on was we just started up the stream and it was, we're like, do we even do this, man? We're like, really? Like, nobody cares, mate. Nobody. And we come in a few of the
David Lynn and
few of the loyal faces that have been here for literally years. All saying hello right away, and then we're over 100 again. Hopefully next season more positive watch-alongs again going forward.
And I think the plan is this summer to, I think we were saying now we've kind of got all this stuff ironed out with you moving and everything and internet issues sorted this summer, try and go a little bit harder with the production side of stuff and elevate the experience again. I think that one was offside though. Maybe. Flag stays down, Vargas one-on-one and just drags it wide of the post there. That's dangerous. Vargas could have had a second there for Hearts.
Oh, you need to get the lines out for that one.
Yeah, that one. VAR will be getting the crosshairs out for that one. That one is very tight. But
Scott Wright going for the shot, but decently blocked.
Not mad about it. We need some people that are willing to actually take the shot outside the box.
Great ball from Cantwell, and it's another Dessers miss. This one did look a little bit more difficult. We'll see where or when it bounced right in front of him. But it's a lovely pass move. If that ended up in the back of the net, that would have been an absolute beautiful goal. Let's see this first one from Cantwell. McCausland was offside anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. But it was played across, and no, it's just an absolute sitter again. It's an absolute sitter from Cyril Dessers.
I think even if he'd made contact with the ball, it was going row Z, to be honest with you, mate.
Mate.
And again here,
once again, we're looking at a decent striker and we're 2-1 up. It's massive. It is so crucial. The man is not good enough.
Nope.
Again, come back to this 20 goals, this, that, the next thing. These are just inexcusable. And it's not as if, oh, it's alright. He's missed one every now and again. No. Near enough every game we're getting this
consistently. Yep.
The only thing you can credit him for is getting into the positions for it, because that's a skill in itself. But man, I don't know how easy it is over the summer just to miraculously work on this finishing.
That's got to be a foul there. Surely he's just dragged him to the scruff of the neck. That is. Yeah. Jacko, what's going on? Doing all right, mate. Doing all right.
Raskin, that's a poor ball to give away there at that situation. Shanklin, that's a good link-up play. Dinks it forward to the winger to try and take on Fraser. Fraser goes to show him inside on the left foot here, and he gets done. He gets skipped back, and it's a shot, but just wild. But surprised he never put that across. But yeah, Fraser was turned inside out and backwards and flipped upside down there.
Yeah.
Mate, Jason, I get my opinion is the people that defend Dessers are the people that can't watch games that often. It's the people that put it on in the radio. It's the people that finish their work and they come home and they go, oh, what was the Rangers score? Oh yeah. Genuinely, I can't see it any other way. I respect that everybody's got their own opinion and stuff, but I think that is the majority of people, because again, these 20 goals, but a good striker has 40 plus this season for us. I just do not think
It's insane.
he's good enough to go and win us title after title after title. Again, please prove me wrong, but I mean, how often do we need to see this evidence?
I wouldn't even.
And he's got a great attitude, by the way. Great attitude. He talks a good game. He does try. But yeah, cool. Jason Holt tried. Like, you know what I mean?
That's the thing. You're saying, like, Jacko's relegated. Dessers you'd keep as a backup for Shankland. Are we forgetting we've still got Danilo in the club? Like, yeah. 100%, that's exactly it, Joe. If Danilo wasn't injured, I reckon it would have been Dessers gone, use that money, bring in someone else. I think the issue with it as well, though, Aldo, with that is a lot of it's like, and this is the thing, it's so easy to talk in hindsight about stuff. Looking back, if we'd got the strike in January, this, that, the other. I think the board, by the way, is Dessers through one-on-one with the Hearts keeper.
Good
and
shot.
It's straight to the keeper again.
Good shot at that one, I thought.
He's not got the free time there. He's got the defender on his back. He's taking the ball in the bounce.
Not too bad, that one's not too bad.
Yeah.
They're all back for a cup. Paul's hoping for a miracle. Do you know, I've said this before. I'm waiting for one player to start in this cup final, Undertaker style. Just straight back out the dead, like straight onto. Ta-da! He's back. Like, if you're ever going to risk someone in a game, the cup final is it. I mean, the cup final is where you risk someone. Okay, if Red Van Yilmaz's hamstring isn't 100%, you play him. If he tears it, he's going into summer. He's got plenty of time for it to recover. Like you cannot rest people, as in think about their injuries in this cup final. Like, you have to play. If he's even 50%, he's got to play.
Yep. I do not care what. I do not care if they've got a niggle, if it's a knock. You play the best team we have in this cup game.
Watch mine, okay. I'll be there. Final.
You sound so excited about that prospect.
No, I'm excited for it. I'm just nervous because there's so much rain on it. I'm still very excited for this Old Firm Cup final. Firm goes out the window. That's good, Aldo. It's well deserved. Should have been here by now, but well deserved. Yes, half time.
And there we go. Half time. Hearts 1-0 up.
Well, we're not sad because we're numb to this shit. Woo.
What is life without Rangers going down in a game, huh?
Take a 4-1 right about now, Dallas.
I'm wishing I'd said 4-0. I think we've flipped the curse now. Whenever I say we're going to concede, we go. Yeah.
Shiba, welcome in. Appreciate you tuning in. Good on your dad. The best midfielder is on the bench. The problem is he keeps getting injured. Who are you talking about, David? Ryan Jack? Let me see. I'm guessing he's talking about Ryan Jack. Let me look at this bench again.
I'm sorry, Jack means gone.
Hey, he must be talking about Ryan Jack. Look at this. Unless he's talking about double.
I'm sorry. Like, as much as like people sit and say, "Oh no, Jack's a Rangers man," this, that, the other, he needs gone. He's a liability with his injuries. we keep doing it. We keep signing players that we know are injury prone, thinking, oh no, it's okay, we can fix them. Meanwhile, we've got a full squad missing a game to injury. We've got a full starting 11 basically missing a game to injury, but no, it's okay. Those guys that are career injured at other clubs, we can sort them. It's fine.
Glad to see Leicester back up. I would be controversial for saying a Leicester fan here, but I hope Leeds get back up. Leeds is just entertainment for the Prem. Get dirty Leeds back up.
Slowly going through the whole team and saying, gone. Oh, Jay, at this point,
Enough, yeah.
how many players
Who do you trust, Jay?
can you name that deserve to play?
Who would you be sitting
Trust.
come August when we play our first game, no doubt, Wraith Rovers away on a plastic pitch? You look through their squad, who are you going, yes, they're starting? Butland? Cantwell? Yilmaz? My thought process is getting slower now. Cortez, presuming he gets an extension. Now I'm starting to struggle. Dio. Sima, if he stays, sure. Ryan's happy with Dessers. Wiedebix is just waiting for Stephen Davis to start. Sterling, yep. Jay, good one, good shout. Sterling.
Good shout on Sterling, yep. Forgot about him.
So what did I say there? For me, sorry Ryan, I'm respect your opinion, mate, but I'm not including Dessers in my excited list, so Danilo, it could be, yeah. I could add that in.
Through what we've seen of Danilo, he was promising. Just obviously unfortunate that, again, injury. That's what it is. But yeah, no, for me this season, you look at the players that have played. You send McCausland out on loan. I think McCausland needs a spell away. Butland, Yilmaz, Balogun and Suter as squad players, not starting players, but squad players.
My thing with Matondo, mate, is that he's only in periods, Jay. It's only, it depends on when you get him. Like, sometimes he's been absolutely lethal coming on off the bench, and he's looked literally like, I don't even know how good he's been. But then he'll really impress, and then he'll get a start in the following game, and then just go back to being a bang average. So he's quite frustrating in terms of that, but if he can get his consistency up, then I'd be happy enough with that.
Yeah.
How can you watch this? Sucker for pain, apparently, mate.
Yeah,
puts money at the clubs. I mean,
at this point.
the thing, proper mate, there's been enough money put in of late, but like, I don't know. For those that watched my Dundee vlog, I spoke at the start of that about the what's the blooming thing that, what do you call it? In the vlog at the start of it, I put in a little insert clip and spoke about a video I done last year, around about this exact same time, a video called "Enough Is Enough."
Yes,
and literally, I could literally at this stage say the exact same stuff a year later. For me, there's been so many frustrations about where money has been spent. And Ross Wilson and Michael Beale have set us back. I think years is even potentially kind to say, with how much they have destroyed us. Ross Wilson should always be remembered as an absolute enemy of our club. He's done that much damage. One thing I don't think has helped at all is spending up towards 10 million on Edmondson House. That's a really good 4 or potentially 5 players in there. Do you know what I mean? let's look at that lot's midfield. They've got one for free, a 1.5 mil and a 1.5 mil. So they're midfield three that dominates us most games in the middle, especially in first halves, costing 3 million combined. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we're spending 10 million on a building that's going to take nearly a decade to get your money back on it. And yes, in the future, long-term run, it's a good business decision. Yes, it gives you some extra bits here and there, but see, like for me, that's what I spoke about in that video, is you build that when you're already on top. Let's say Celtic come out with some fancy Emerson House-esque thing next to their stadium when they're already on top. Do you know what I mean? You go, okay, cool. But see, when you're chasing to try and get that back, and then you're spending 10 million on a shed beside Ibrox that has some entertainment in it that makes you a couple of tens of thousands per week, do you know what I mean? Which is going to take some time to get back. Man, was that a bad time to build that. Man, was that a bad time.
Like, I get it. It's a long-term investment. That long-term, as we said, it probably will help the club financially a little bit long-term. Obviously, with where the old Rangers store was, we're now getting the new sports bar that's going in there. There's more business being generated around Ibrox, but there's not enough money going to what matters most, and that's signing the right players and signing players that are going to make a difference. Again, you can look at like Ross Wilson, Michael Beale. If you want to throw Gio in there as well, throw Gio in there as well. That's up to you. That's debatable on that one. I think I don't know, man. I don't know. I think the priorities have been in the wrong places for a while now.
Hey. And so we've got currently right now as well with us talking about the money. Your Champions League is your 2 qualifiers currently right now. Tough ask. We'll play some half decent teams, and then we've got some other stipulations around about it. I'm not sure, we were trying to revisit this from someone in the chat or no just as well. It's about if Benfica win the league, we get seeded into these Champions League games. But then if, presuming Bayer Leverkusen beat Atlanta in the Europa League final, it's a lot better for us as well. And apparently we'll get easier routes, on paper, easier routes. There's not really much easier routes on the way to the Champions League. But it's important, already right now being guaranteed the Europa League. We're guaranteed the Europa League group has eyes, which, let's be honest, is the level that the old firm should be competing in. None of the two of us should be competing in the Champions League. None of us are anywhere near that. We're only there because the money's nice and you get a little glamour tie every so often. Like, cool. But none of us have any right to be in that competition, let's be honest. But you need to get there for the money. It's so important. It's just like your most realistic thing you can do for Champions League is your old firm is you get in, you get a little glamour tie, you finish third and you drop it in Europa League to have a bit more of a reasonable chance. That is literally, unfortunately, since Scottish football has came downhill so much, that should be the goal. An old firm, get in the Champions League, finish third in the group, and have a go at Europa League.
Yep.
Well, I guess, Joe, that was the easiest route, shall we say. Blew that one a little bit. Selling takeover from Tav, Derek, I cannot tell you how happy a man I would be to see next season Dujon Sterling starting at right back as our number one right back. I cannot tell you how happy I would be. But
we've seen the boy play everywhere.
Unless Gerrard comes in and takes Tav away, I'm not going to see it, unfortunately. But a man can dream. A man can dream.
Yep. Don't think you can drop to Europa anymore with the new format.
Or maybe not, actually, by the way. I'm forgetting this. For your,
I've not looked at
how
the
this
format
works.
To be honest with you, before.
I'm forgetting it was all this new league style, this, that, and the next thing for this Champions League. I'll let you look at that before doing our little reactions and stuff to group stages and whatnot. It wouldn't be a pretty look, James, would it, if this is the defence for the cup final? I think Balogun will start in the cup final, I do.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I agree with that, Aldo. I agree. Tav, for me, he's been a good servant to the club. He's stuck with us through, obviously, all the stuff coming back up. 155, but the thing is, you say Tav needs to go, you're then going to get the people that are like, but his contributions, his goals. We shouldn't be relying on our right back to score our goals. Get us a decent striker in, we're not going to need Tav's numbers. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. A good striker combined with Tav, we'd have been doing bits if we had one. But for me, Tav's time's gone now. I'd wish him well on his way. But for me, it's just his time's gone now.
Joe, I know the exact picture you've got in your head, walking up that right wing and just cutting it back inside to an opposition player to start a counter attack, and he's out of position. Unfortunately,
No, David.
no far too much about it. You're repeating CJ Dalus for the sounds of it.
I have no idea what CJ said, mate. I can't tell you the last time I watched a CJ video, if I'm honest with you.
Let's be, I don't know if you were here earlier when we were chatting about it, but literally exactly what we were saying earlier. Imagine you had like a Yelovich up front in this team. It would have been 40 goals. It would have been genuinely, which is insane, but true. I want to see Tav coming back as a manager in like 10 years' time. Oh dear. I don't know about that, mate.
A long-term bet.
I don't think that man's got a manager material in him at all. He's not even getting the mentality to be a captain. He doesn't G people up. He doesn't it's not all about that, but he doesn't show fight. He doesn't. I don't know about that one. We controversial opinion. I don't think there's potentially ever been in less of a Rangers manager potential than Tav that I've seen.
I mean, that's the thing. I say put a bet on it, but yeah, I think it would be the same thing as Gio. It would be he won his 55 Hall of Fame, blah, 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 get him in. He'd be in about 2 months and everyone would be wanting him out.
Coming to head, remember this game? Ladava talking about this the other day when we were at the Ibrox and we were seeing this plastered about everywhere because we've already got our tickets for this Rangers versus Man United game at Murrayfield, and we're like, oh, here we go. We day out
Sid,
at least.
What's going on? Welcome in, Sid. Welcome back.
Matthew, you pretty much hit the nail on the head, but
yeah.
Teams are out. We've seen a sub right away. Again, before we head into this second half, once again, appreciate you all being in here, ladies and gentlemen. Support's been incredible all year again for the watch-alongs, and this one the same, which I'm pleasantly surprised at, I can't lie. We both thought this would be a little bit of a...
Don't ask.
We thought that this would be a little bit flat in the watch-along in terms of the chat and stuff as well, so again, all you turning out here, the numbers again is so greatly appreciated.
Yeah, we appreciate it, man. We appreciate it. And the numbers through, obviously, as well.
Same time.
Kind of said this is Steely.
50 likes.
But I think as I kind of touched on during that first half, over the summer we're going to be working on the production side of stuff and trying to make it a better experience for you guys as well. But Dessers, by the way, picking up the long midfield. I'll finish that thought in a second. Dessers just trying to bulldoze his way through everyone. It's like watching Mikey in pro clubs. What's going on here? Actually, not Gaffer. It's like watching Gaffer. There wasn't enough skill moves in there for it to be Mikey. He's just running at everyone. But yeah, I think going to try and diversify. I think we'd spoke about maybe try to stream in different platforms and stuff like that as well for it. Obviously, YouTube's where you do everything with your videos and stuff like that, but the wider the reach, the better. So we're giving it a little experimental stream.
What you spelled?
Didn't break it. I didn't break it. It's fine. Doing a little experimental stream over on TikTok today as well. So
is that a better chance than it looked then? Has Dessers just missed another easy chance, or is Racing getting his way, or?
I have no idea, mate. I have no idea.
Wow. Looked another relatively easy chance there that Dessers never quite properly got on the end of.
Morelos was a better striker than just. I don't think anyone's going to try arguing that one with you, Christopher.
Said yes. We probably should have a hat-trick, but at the absolute minimum, 2 goals, mate.
Yeah.
Yep, John, spot on.
It's not enough time to refresh. What was that in response to, Derek? I was talking about TikTok and stuff for a while there. I don't know. I didn't really mention anything about the squad or stuff. Was it something I mentioned earlier? But
Can Rangers score though? What a great question that is, mate. That we find ourselves asking far too much.
God, yeah. What was I saying? Now? Forgot what I was saying there. Oh well. Anyway.
No
back
chance.
too much of a long shot. I think Steely would bite your hand off for it. Steely would bite your hand off for it.
I mean, that's just no. Older boy just really wanted to take Cantwell's shirt home there, and Cantwell just let him know you're not getting it, pal.
Good person. That is because we have Cyril Dessers up front taking our shots for us. That is why. And yeah, John, no. Steely kind of touched on it earlier as well. Dessers, he's got the right attitude. He says the right things. And I genuinely believe that he feels that way and he believes it. Hey, you can say the right things all you want. If you've not got the playing ability, then sorry. This thing, when in any other season would we be sitting here complaining about a striker putting 20 goals in? Oh, 100% said he should have 40, he should. But Steely touched on it at the start of the stream. Like, you'll see people there that pull up Dessers actually 20 goals and everything this season. Yeah, okay. Why are you complaining about him? It's like, you've not seen the chances he's missed. 2 of in this game already. One was very bad. The other one slightly less bad, but still bad. Dessers is allergic to basic football. I mean, I'm not arguing that. I'm not arguing that. Take him back to Seville.
One would be nice. Rangers. This game was only important to try and get rhythm back, which I've certainly not seen so far. Oh, Cantwell still keep. That'll do for booing the full home ground. Just a little nutmeg in there just to shut them up. I can't laugh at it. He's like, you feel like a big man. You feel like a big man, eh? You feel good. Oh, it's brilliant. I love Campbell's attitude, man. You need more players like it. You need that one. You need that one dickhead in your team. Like, you need that. You need that one guy in there that's going to wind people up. Everyone hates to play against.
I remember a forward just as bad as Dessers by the name of Andy Cole. Oh, Jesus, McCausland. Danger of a high foot there, but play goes on. And what a goal for McCausland. Okay. Off the inside of the post, the long-range shot after debatably nearly taking a Hearts player's head off. I don't know how he got away with that one, I'm not going to lie. But
I don't know where that came from, by the way, but more of them, please, McCausland. Wow. That's in your scrapbook of your Rangers career there.
Not being Rangers quality yet.
Sheesh. What a goal that is.
Aye, with how excited Neto was about that before the goal. I think Neto's put his life savings on it. But again, Neto, you're a new name in here, Ed Milson. Typically, we will be a few minutes behind you guys. Wait. No spoilers, basically, is the easiest way to say it. No spoilers. In fact, I'm pretty sure we have a command set up for that. Is the bot not working?
Why is this so upside? Yes, that is a beautiful goal, McCausland.
Indeed, indeed.
See what that does for the confidence, but let's see what we get from him.
A good person. No, there's nothing wrong with what Neto's doing. The only thing is, it's a flat out channel rule. No spoilers before we've reacted to the goals. For people that are just watching it in here, it ruins it for everyone else.
Yeah, just to wait.
And the spans
Imagine he had a bit more. Imagine he had some more weight. He'd pulled at the back of the net there. It's a fine placement. No, that was good. That was a lovely goal overall. The left foot and everything, by the way. To kiss the post like that.
Well defended there, and it is going to be Scott Wright trying to break away.
Take the foul there.
What
Okay,
foul
well
says
done.
the ref, but Scott Wright gets back in, wins it back.
Next George Best. I mean, we can dream for that. Why not?
Cantwell try to play a nice first-time ball, maybe expecting the running. Dessers used. I can't shout at Dessers like that on stream. I've been shouting at him enough. I'm going to chill on the Dessers shouting.
Oh, damn, Butland off his line well there. F stop Vargas.
Yeah.
So you just run through.
I just don't like that though. That's not like. I get that we're down to only having Dessers as a striker option there, but he had a very good chance of winning that ball, but slowed up and pulled out of the 50-50 when we were putting pressure on them in their back line. But, Actually, yeah, McCausland's got potential 100%, but that's why we were saying about send him out on loan, get him that bit more experience, that bit more game time. Shankland tried to do something in the box here, but he has blocked well. Was that Shankland actually, or was that Vargas? I think Vargas is number 9
Well done,
for
right?
Hearts, isn't he?
Not pulling out of that.
Right does well there, yep. Sticks the 50-50. Wins the ball, but unfortunately it bobbles to a Hearts player. Didn't ban him, it was just a timeout.
Oh, number 11. That's a good push away from Butland. Shankland's still keen. Keep it alive, but McCausland as well. Punts this away, and Dessers, that's actually some good hold-up play. I thought he'd maybe get a foul there. Yep, fair enough.
You have the pain for Dessers as I have every time Tav plays.
Maybe as a backup option, James, as well for McCausland, but like, I would hate to think, I hate to think that's too strong a word, but I wouldn't like to think Clement sees McCausland as like a starting winger going forward next season. As the backup right winger, cool, but you would need higher, ready quality right away for right wing. David's everywhere. David's a travelling man.
Tell you what, it was a good cross there for Fraser as well, though Desser's unlucky, just the ball a little bit too high. Well, yeah, I hope I'm right as well, Joe, honestly. I mean...
Cheers, Shankland!
That's a horrible touch.
Thanks, pal!
Horrible touch for Shankland, yeah. Ooh.
Well,
it's a great ball. It's a great ball. Shankland onside, and it is just the heaviest of heavy touches that sends it straight into Butland's waiting hands.
Raskin turns to moan at Fraser, letting him straight through.
That thing is... Fraser's
doubling up on Scott Runn here. And there's a bit more of a difficult chance this time, but still woefully executed. That was definitely not a sitter. I'd have been fairly impressed with that one in.
It's a bit of an awkward height for him as well. He needs to get down like very low to actually get contact on the ball there. But I'm not going to lie with that pass back there. I just had visions of... No. See United brought out the 99 treble documentary. I'm sure it's to inspire the players at the club, or is it because City won the treble? Bit of both, probably. Bit of both. Obviously, something like that though it's not very reactionary thing. You can't just throw together a documentary in a couple of weeks. You can, but not very good quality.
I'll tell you what I'd do there now, by the way. I would have Cantwell off this last half hour. David's saying a bit looks like more subject.
Dessers.
That's another sitter. Yeah. That is another sitter. Cyril Dessers. That is, man. Oh yeah, that's wild.
Great touch. Gives himself all the space.
That's a wild.
And just snatches at it. So we're going to see Silva coming on here. Yilmaz.
Alright, I really hope Dio off. Yep, who cares if we don't win this game or not? I would have Cantwell off. I would have Dio off. All the guys that are going to be very, very important next weekend need to be off now. Especially as this is getting a little bit more feisty and the crowd are getting on Cantwell's back and the players are starting to nip in a bit more at him. Please, Clement, has he took him off?
No,
he's not, has he?
Cantwell's still on for now.
Don't get injured, Todd. Don't get injured.
But, to be fair though...
Touch, Yilmaz. Aye. Good touch, but then...
Ooh, yeah.
We're fine.
I think he maybe thought he had a little bit more time than he did there. That was... Glad I ain't watching it on TV. It would be seen for the moon.
Fair. Famous. I don't like that there. I would rested them. Just the way this game's going here. See if we were already like 3 or 4 up and we were all chilling and the game was quite relaxed. And you know, it's getting quite feisty towards the end here. Both teams wanting to finish the season on a win. And half an hour to do so.
Half an hour for something, Rangers, please. Don't know if it was funny or anything, but every time you hear Dessus just go off.
Not much, Alan. It's just won't be getting picked. As Clement said in his pre-match press conference that Roof's available. He just needs to fight for a position. So basically, he's not going to give him a go. He's just letting it run out, and that's that. Nice Raskin, good ball to Dessus.
Reverse ball there to Dessus.
This is fine.
Dessus finds McCausland driving into the box.
Dowell thought Tav was going to take that there. The two of them have got mixed up with each other, man. Yeah. But the two of them need to speak. That's a fine ball by McCausland. One of them two need to pick that up.
Someone just needs to put a name on it. Just put a name on it.
Need more responsibility there. Oh, there's no debate on that, Jay. Of course there is, but...
The issue is, and don't get me wrong, like I love Roof as a player and as a guy, but he's got the durability of a wet paper bag when it comes to playing football. So unfortunately, you just can't rely on him as your full-time striker. Yilmaz,
I'll take a yellow card for Dowell there. Yep, fair enough. No complaints. Match stats here after 62 minutes, 56% for Rangers, 56% possession, 14 shots, doubling Hearts'. We've got 6 shots on target to 1. Hearts' only shot on target was the Shankland goal. 72 passes each in the final third, and then, well, now 1 yellow card each.
1 yellow card apiece, yep. Oh, Aldo, mate. Like, genuinely, when it comes to the stuff Lundstrom pulled, like, for me, I had to make jokes and laugh about it, or I'd have cried. I'm the only one in our group that has that mentality to it. Everyone else is just like, shut the fuck up! Don't mention that! I was like, oh, I'm sorry. But yeah, that was, you need to laugh about it or you cry with Lundstrom, honestly.
Fraser wins a knock on out straight to Butland comfortably. Good touch with Dessus, but...
Good touch, yeah, just too much pressure. Silva, though, putting pressure straight away on the Hearts player again, trying to get the ball back in the Hearts final third.
Good pressure, trying to win the ball back there. Well, Dowell keeps it alive, finds Dessus, finds Silva. This is lovely. Silva. That would have been a nice goal. It's a decent save. Cantwell a good shot as well. Well blocked. Well blocked. That was heading places.
If that went in for Cantwell.
Yes, Aldo, we certainly are. A strange bunch of men.
It's a good ball that finds Tav. Poor touch for Tav, though, takes it away from him. Going to be a throw into Rangers high in the Hearts half. Taken quickly, taken poorly. And Hearts end up back to the ball. One back. And Tav forces another throw. That's all right, it's all right.
Nice. Campbell alive in the box. Trying all sorts of silky skills there to get it in the box. It falls to Dowell, who tries to turn and get it in. Back to Campbell, who's tried to flick to McCausland, who's just not on the same page. And that there, I'm telling you, a very clever winger is on the end of that little spin from Campbell there.
Someone's making that run into the space there.
Yep. I know, by the way. There was a point. Seen it with the one shot on target from Hearts, 1 goal. And here we are. Like, the performance has been dominant enough. If we were sitting here at 3-4-1 Rangers right now, you would go, oh well, cool, that's completely deserved.
But the issue
Here
is
we
we're
are,
sat here
still
now
can't
with
score.
8 shots on target to 1 goal, whereas Hearts have a 100% conversion rate right now.
There's no even putting into words how important next weekend is. There's no
Next
putting it into
weekend,
words.
the summer.
What are we thinking?
Everything coming up is.
I want to hear chat's opinion of it. Are you calling it a successful season if we win the Scottish Cup? Are you calling it an average season? What are you calling it? What are you feeling about this season, considering how the league has went, and then
I think if we win this cup, it's a
2
treble
cups?
thrown away.
What do you think, chat? I want to hear the opinions. Luck is in favour of Hearts. Yes, the luck is in favour. They're lucky that they never signed Dalus.
And it is another water break now. But yeah,
John and Jay
going in that.
saying that not good with it.
See, this is the thing. At the start of the season, with the position we were in, after a month and a half, if you told me we'd walk away with potentially 2 bits of silverware, depending on what happens in the final, I'd have took it. But I think
I didn't think it was successful.
the heartbreak in it is having that gap at the top, so close to the end of the first split, so close to the split, and then throwing it away in 2 games back to back. The heartbreak in it just makes it so difficult to look at this as a successful season. But realistically, if you look at it, 2 trophies, potentially, obviously, touch wood. But yeah, I don't know.
So some mixed opinions from the chat. For me, potentially unstaunch to say, but I think it's successful is a strong word. Decent season should you win both of these because of the start. That's why though, because of the start and because of the state of the injuries, I would say it's decent. Now, if you ask me next year, with climate charge for a full season, if we'd just won 2 cups and lost the league, that I would say is an unsuccessful season. If you'd won the league, 1 cup, successful season. But I genuinely think, I understand being in the moment and right now because, I mean, the league was there for us. The league was there for us to take. It was, Celtic haven't won it. We lost it, let's be honest. Hold on, Campbell's that's just splendid, man. He deserves it with how he's been playing lately. And that's a bit of a silencer for the home crowd here who have been giving Campbell a bit of stick all afternoon. That is just lovely. And both of our finishes this afternoon have been a cut inside with a left foot off that far post. Beautiful. That deserves to be a game winner.
We missed Sakala.
Beautiful.
Does well to just find that little half yard of space with the defender right on him there. And then boom.
I enjoyed that goal as well. Seen it with the celebration.
Does well though, lifts it
Can't
enough to
wick.
make it an awkward height for the keeper. What a finish for the wee man.
Hey, Rangers fans, get that man's name sung. Anyways, yes, like I was saying, this is a league that we've thrown away. It's not been like they've won it. Like it was in our hands, it was thrown away. considering that once you all take a step back, I think most people would actually say it was alright, considering the start of it. But hey, this is all hypothetical because we're a long way away from winning this cup final, and of course form goes out the window when you're going in towards it, but call me crazy, but once again, I'll be backing us, and on the day I'll be confident. Dessers gets the head up in the box, and it's a beautiful ball in the box. Cantwell looking for a double, just gets caught under it.
Just a little bit too high there.
So let me tell you,
I'm not gonna lie, I'd have liked to have
you.
seen McCausland take the shot first time there as it came to him.
Oof. That would have been a hat-trick of beautiful goals if he did that.
Nah, maybe looking back at it in the replay, he just wasn't quite at the right angle to take that one, but as we see, Ben Davies coming off now.
And Sterling coming on.
Sterling coming on.
Sterling got to centre half then.
With, I guess so. Makes the most sense. On the Jers, Stevenson, what's going on, man?
The songs in the Watch Alongs are gone. Fire race. That was a couple of months ago.
The deal was if we won the league, you'd do a singy song in the last game. That was the deal. But blame Rangers. You're not getting a sing song. Blame Rangers. Yeah, so this will be what we see. Silva going central now. Seema out on the left.
And I love you, and I think about you all the time.
Yeah, Jay, definitely. Sterling's... He's versatile. He's got that athleticism about him, the same way that Bassey had. I really like Sterling. I really am a fan of him. Vargas does well driving for Hearts.
He's had a decent game, that Vargas boy.
Yep, he's had a very good game.
I don't know.
Cantwell, get up, please. Please get up.
Funny enough, because presuming if their game stays 2 each and this stays like this, you're finishing on 4 points.
4 point difference.
And a 4-pointer where get a grip, get a grip, son. A 4-pointer where that's, by the way, that was a Hearts boy down very easily
Vargas,
in a box, shall we say? The home crowd are screaming for it, but not a chance.
I'd like to see a replay on it. I think VAR will have a look at it, definitely. But
Sterling just gets half a hand on him, man. Oh, that's a chance.
Nah, it goes down way too easy.
Oof.
Nothing in that.
I like this tune. I would say it's a new tune. It's a new tune to the Ibrox stand, but this Ibrox only a song. I really like this tune getting sung about there now. Oh, let me tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be rosy, not that far. We're watching it directly from Rangers TV, so we're literally as up to date as we can.
Yeah. I don't get it. Like we've had this a few times though. Oh, sorry. That's the not sleeping catching up with me now. Rangers TV genuinely we used to be like what 3 seconds behind the TV broadcast.
And right on, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Now it seems even Rangers TV is like miles off the TV broadcast. I mean, that's one way to look at it, Daryl, but...
Well, yeah, aye, that's what I was saying before that penalty claim is... If it ends with 4 points, like everybody's talking about this massive gap, this, that, the next thing, I mean, come on. Well, Celtic could deserve to win the league, right? Cool. But if you're talking about massive gaps, man, come on. Rangers have already won a cup, got potential to win their other cup final. A league finishing with a potential of 4 points in it, when 12 points in the Old Firms have went in Celtic's favour.
Mm-hmm. But again, it's that thing of, is it just the old guard, the players that have been around here now, the players that are, and I hate to say it,
I would completely disagree about your comment about the Old Firm gap in the games. Everyone was close. They'd started better than everyone, and we ended better in like every game. No games blown away. I would completely disagree with that.
I think in that last one, their midfield, like that last one especially, their midfield was just allowed to do whatever they want. Their midfield, 100% walked all over us in that last game.
With a 10 men for an hour.
Even before that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, the start, but then even with 10 men towards the end of the game, we were dominating the game, they were camped in their box.
Oh no, 100%, yeah, to that degree, yeah. But, I mean, it doesn't help we were down to 10 men, and Lawrence was basically a passenger as well, you know what I mean?
That's the thing, Darryl. That doesn't represent it miles away. It's
no.
Not as if it's like uncatchable. You had a good summer window, and you're there, mate. This is, yep. And O'Reilly will most likely be going to summer, and how many points has that boy saved for them? The amount of times when the title race was actually like closer, and you're watching it and you're saying, oh, there's another late goal. O'Reilly scored again. Okay, cool. Right. That boy was fantastic for them this season. Why did Silva not go to that?
No idea, mate. No idea.
I would completely disagree once again, mate. When did he get brought in as well, James? Was that... was he a January signing as well? Or am I waffling?
Possibly.
Oh, what a ball that is. Oh. January as well, so there's your... It's funny what happens when you sign a striker in January, eh?
Look at the bright side, we're 9 players away from being a great league winning team.
Exactly, lads.
Only 9.
On the bright side.
Oh, man. Nah, it's... Football's a funny old game. It's a game of opinions.
The beliefs just kind of started to fall away there, Rosie. Fabio! Well done.
Silva, let's go.
He's robbed the Hearts boy at the back post there, coming in nipping in front of him. I think it's a quick shot away. 3-1.
My 4-1's on.
Points
My 4-1 is on.
Woohoo.
I'll be honest with you, mate. I'm more excited about getting the score prediction right than us winning this game, because it does feck all for us. Really good heads-up awareness, though, for Fabio Silva there.
Yep,
ball goes past. See, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna sit and say Fabio Silva is an absolutely outstanding, fantastic, game-changing, worldly player or whatever, right? But those kind of things, that presence of mind to jump on those loose balls in the box and pull something out of it, that's something we're not seeing for strikers a lot nowadays. Whereas you've got other teams that are like, their strikers, when there's a ball in the box, they're getting on it, they're trying to do something with it. Oh no, I'm not saying by any means it's easy, and it is good in terms of for the cup. But yeah, like when I say it's a nothing game, I mean in terms of the league. But
Hello, Scotland out for. We won't see him again, Jay, until we won't see him at all. And then you're what save that is by Butland, by the way. I had some swaz on it as well. We won't see Cortez, but I'm pretty confident we'll see him here next season. I think the loan will be extended, and that is something I'm genuinely very excited by because that boy showed some talent in the small time that we've seen him. Oh, Raskin caught under the ball there, and even Shanklin thought Raskin was going to get something on it.
Yeah, non-Silva as well. Before talking about your point, Darryl, like James, my sister's man's a Wolves fan, and even he's saying like the Wolves fan base is so split on him as well. Good goal.
Bad post. That boy's had a couple of chances. Jay flicked into this back post, but 3-2. After a lot of Hearts players, a lot of Hearts fans left the stadium, by the way, after Rangers' third goal. But
oh yeah.
la la la. Definitely never had to look up how you spelled that name.
EJ, what's going on? Welcome in.
Butland hung up to dry a little bit there, mate. Yep.
Yeah.
Great.
Don't get me wrong, still a good finish for the Hearts boy, but someone either needs to be on him or out to him as the ball was going to him. Redvan, it's Redvan's man on the back post there. He's just gave him too much space. It is what it is. Needs to be doing better. How's Fraser playing? Well, he's off the pitch now. Yilmaz is on for him now, but
he was a lot better in Dundee. He wasn't as good today.
Yeah, he was definitely better at Dundee. Going forward, he was fine. I think going forward, he was fine. Put in some good corners, but Oda was having the run of him. Oda was having the run of him in that right side for Hearts.
Craig, well, I thought we did, mate, to be honest, after that third goal, in typical fashion of us. As the chat says, we've conceded quick left of scoring again. Oh, Campbell's having fun.
Campbell.
Yep, that was always coming.
Yeah.
That was always coming, yep. Juggling the ball a bit in the middle of the pitch, you're always going to get someone coming right through you.
Yep.
Oh yeah, a lot of potential with Fraser. I was really impressed with him in that Dundee game. Very impressed when he came on, man.
Cantwell's goal was good. Cantwell ball on the edge of the box. Hearts defender was basically touched tight to him. He just managed to find that half yard of space, left foot, and into the back post. It was a good goal. It was well taken.
Right, Danny, welcome in.
McCausland, I think, still had the best goal so far, though. Cantwell's was nice, but McCausland's was a nice goal. Got Seema driving into the box, trying to find Silva. And yeah. Nothing comes of it. Again, it is a good ball into that danger area just between the keeper and the defenders where you want a striker to be getting onto it, but Hearts defender just beats Silva to it.
5 minutes to go.
Plus extra time.
Safe to
added time.
Safe to say you'll agree with my Campbell man of the match, or are you looking at someone else?
no, I'd agree. I'd agree.
Because
So the thing I'm noting there as well, by the way,
yeah.
I don't know if it's just that was the way everyone wrote it. That's just the way everyone rotated. I forget Sterling's playing at centre back there now. I was like, hold on, what's he doing at left back there covering Yilmaz? Where's Yilmaz going? I thought we'd had a Yilmaz playing centre mid again there. Honestly, what was that though? That game, Yilmaz playing centre mid. Rangers TV, by the way, gave McCausland man of the match.
That's what I mentioned there. I thought he was alright, probably his second best, one of his better games for us. Robbed of a couple of assists as well. They've been a lot easier to give him it if Dessers put that in them goals in the back of the net, to be fair.
God, yeah. The way Tav's been lately, I reckon he's been told look for another club.
Potentially, by the way, Jay, because even by his standards, he's been poor.
Yeah.
I touched on him and Goldson already having one eye on that Saudi money, ready to go.
And that's the thing, if you've got a club coming in with Saudi money for Tav and Goldson, I'm sorry, I'm snapping that up in a heartbeat. Obviously, I'm not saying it's going to be stupid amounts of money, but Saudi clubs, they've got the money where you can maybe push it a little bit more in terms of what you're asking for them.
Can't well flick forward to try and find Seamer. Nothing to that. What are you thinking, chat? Is this game dwindles out here, Hearts will undoubtedly probably end up with one more opportunity. But what are we genuinely thinking for next weekend? Let's hear the thoughts. What's the performance? What's the score? How much are we crying?
Mate, I'll be honest with you. After the last game, if we see Lundstrom in that team, I'm crying before the game even starts.
Well, a big part of it is the team. Yeah. For me, I hope the team is obviously Butland. I mean, I'm going to be realistic with it. So Tav, Davies, Balogun, Yilmaz, Raskin, Dio, Cantwell. I would start Scott Wright over Fabio Silva. I would, especially against them.
Yep.
Dessels up top, and I would start with Siba on the right. Even if he's 15% fit, whatever, you play him. Bludos, I said this. I think it was actually last season or something. I mentioned it. But statistically, it's because he's been here so long to take an average. But statistically, he is Rangers' biggest failure as a player.
Certainly as a captain, I'd say.
As a player, player has been here as long as that and won as little. Statistically, yes, at times the team everywhere is unable, so that's not helping his stat, but it's still a statistical fact. That man is the most unsuccessful Rangers player there's ever been. The length of time and winning that little.
Sweeper Keeper, appreciate the follow over on TikTok as well and the like on the live. Welcome in.
David, I wouldn't, but he will play, so I have to put him in the team.
He will. I mean, the thing with it as well, we Tav, you get people that come in here with the emotional side of it. Oh, by the way, well cleared for just in front of Butland. King does well to get it away.
Play a wide risk in.
And he does play it wide, just a little bit too much on it. He's claiming it comes off the Hearts player, but
especially a good time from Jay. Man, if he he's going to start the cup final. If he wins there, man, just go.
Because that's the thing though. How long does it go before it goes the way that it went with Jig when fans start just absolutely hating him? He already gets scapegoated for a lot, debatably, even when it's not for Tav's fault. He is one of the players that everyone's always very quick to say, blame Tav. But, yeah, as it stands with Tav right now, if he left, he leaves in good terms. Wish him all the best.
Blairos, man, the amount of disappointed, we need to learn from it. Oh, man, Jesus.
Yeah. I think next season... I mean, fair enough, David, yeah.
Disappointed,
I think we need to be playing Sterling at right back, 100%. We brought him in for that position. Don't get me wrong; he's done great anywhere we've asked him to play.
Play him up front,
but can't be worse than this, right?
Only semi-joking.
What is that?
Yeah, it was a waste of balls to be faulted out.
Right.
5 minutes I done with this one, so 3.5 minutes to go.
So for reference with that one, by the way, chat, Raskin has the ball in the midfield. Dowell running, tons of space. Literally, like you could park a bus between Dowell and the closest Hearts player. And Raskin decides to go back to the defence with the ball instead of getting it to Dowell and letting Dowell take yards in the pitch. Like,
oh. Alright, Kieran, and it's off the other post. It's a really good save. A decent double save there from Hearts to stop us getting the fourth. Derek, I agree, mate. He's just not a captain. It's not vocal enough. Joe, I agree.
yeah, I mean, you look at this squad right now. Who's captain material in this squad?
Butland.
Other than Butland.
Very soon, Sterling.
Yeah.
No, right away after his interview saying we've been shite and that's it.
Yeah.
Respected that so much.
I really
Clement,
like that.
Clement was having a little dig
and...
at him, but man, the fans, I did not see one fan say a bad thing about that. Loved it.
Not at all.
Loved that attitude. Say it how it is, none of this, we need to learn from it stuff. So much more respectable just to come out and say, we were shit. Sorry, fans. So much more respectable. Obviously, number one, please don't be shit, but
yeah,
hey, to come out and just say it the way it is Can't wait for captain. I don't think so. I think he's too hot-headed, mate. I think he just let him free roam, let him do his thing. I think that would have been brought back for a handball anyway, but what a massive look from Leon King to potentially stop 3 each from Hearts.
Yeah, no. Cantwell, I like Cantwell. Absolutely nothing against Cantwell. I like him. But I don't think he's captain material. There's just...
I don't yet, no. Maybe when he's a bit older, but not now. I just think he needs the...
He's
like that free reign thing. Don't put any more
him.
pressure on him. Just go and let him do his thing. Give him his free roll.
Yeah. There's some players, when you put that extra responsibility and pressure on them, it takes away from their game because they're having to think about other stuff. Cantwell... Oh. I said McCausland's was goal of the game. I think he has just been one-upped by Hearts. Wow. 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 What do you say about that?
Sometimes you've just got to put your hands up, don't you? Sometimes you just need to put your hands up. It's a great first time volley. Good knock on. The one thing you would say is, sure, 38. Is that King? up and out of position. It's got caught under a little bit, but yeah.
Yeah.
I will.
And it is the final kick of the ball.
Literally it. Well, what a typical way for Rangers to end the season. Pretty much last kick of the ball. And it goes to 3 each to Hearts. Well, 2 Hearts, pretty much 3 each to Hearts because, yes, we have thrown away 3 points there, which would not have mattered, which would still have been important, though, for the morale of the squad going in towards next weekend. Man, if we scored 5 or 6 today, it was deserved.
Blame Dessers.
Jeez, oh man. Steam's certainly
I'm not gonna lie, mate. I'm still kind of stunned by that Tagawa goal.
That's a good finish, but man.
Yeah, that was outstanding.
Chat, 3 each at a full-time whistle. I want to say a huge thank you again to everybody that's been in the chat. Sitting over 200 concurrent viewers in here for a realistically mean nothing game is so appreciated. The support all year in this stream has been amazing. Back again next season with the watch-alongs, and yeah, awesome guys.
Yeah, you guys. As much as we're the ones that sit and do this, we couldn't do it without you guys. The support you guys do week to week, we couldn't do it without you guys. We appreciate you all so much, and yeah. One game to go to make or break the season.
It's just that you don't even know how to feel, man. I'm like, it's just so typical of this season, isn't it? Genuinely, that goal is just so typical.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And you.
Second best. I'll take that. There's a big list out there. I'll take second best. Yes.
Right at the end against Hearts.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next thing out on the channel will be the cup final vlog. I do have my tickets, so make sure you're subscribing to watch that one where Rangers will be celebrating, right?
Question mark?
I'm sure that's what's going to be happening, but Dallas has been up all night. I've done a night shift. I need to get back to both of us have been back to our beds, so
yep.
Hope you enjoy the rest of your weekends.
I say that, I'm feeling this kicking in now, so I might not be.
Well, see you all in the next watch along or in the comments in the next vlog. Oh, and by the way, cup final 3-1 Rangers.
There you go, you heard it there as well. TikTok, you heard it there as well. But